Greetings, rebel scum, and welcome to a somewhat unexpected thing, in that I had no idea this remaster was coming out, and it did, and then I bought it, and here we are. So there we go. That was a cool little story for you, I suppose. I had actually intended to try and stream this, but my internet's been pretty flaky over the last couple of days. It keeps randomly dropping out, so that's not very conducive to, well, even just playing World of Warships or other online things, let alone trying to stream. So I never played the original Dark Forces. This was before my time in terms of PC gaming. The very earliest PC game I have any memory of was, I think, SimCity 2000? And I can't even remember what year that came out, but yeah, our family PC at the time didn't have a lot of gaming stuff at all. I think it was SimCity 2000. I have a memory of my parents playing Myst. I can't even remember what else, but it really wasn't until sort of early 2000s that I sort of started playing any great number of games myself. So yeah, I never really played this. I don't have the nostalgia for this, but I've heard it's pretty good, and it did some things at the time for an FPS that were new and a little unusual. So let's have a go. This is the very first mission, and yeah, it all looks very retro. But this is the updated version. You can play with the original graphics at new and improved resolutions if you want to. So, okay. There's the OG Mon Mothma, although, I forget the actress's name. Is it something O'Reilly? Genevieve O'Reilly, something like that? Or is that her name? I can't remember. But, yeah, particularly in Andor, but it was actually in the prequel trilogy as well. They actually got the same actress back, and she's so good. She's so good in Andor, but I suppose they had a bit of a blank slate because there was really only the extended universe stuff about Mon Mothma previously. In terms of on-screen anything that Disney might have considered to be canon, there really wasn't a lot to go on. So I don't know, maybe Mon Mothma's development in the novels and comics and whatever went in a radically different direction. But anyway, so basically we are stealing Death Star plans, and we are Kyle Katarn, and we're going to put it on medium and see what that does. So oh wow, this is very snappy. This is very, very... Okay, so this is, I think, somewhat been called I've seen multiple reviews and things call it a Doom clone. So what have we got? Oh, and we can punch, okay. So we've got a little pew pew blast, so we've got our E11. Is it the E11? I should remember that. I should know that. Headlight on. Oh man, the MIDI Star Wars music is so good. Is that door we can go through? I don't think so. Right. Oh, you've got brown uniform on. I don't know what that signifies. Right, shield units. This is a whole lot of stuff. Don't know what half this is. Literally my first time playing this. I'm sort of going in blind. Okay, how do I... Okay, E key to interact. They've put modern controls on, so you're using WASD by default, but you can fully rebind everything, I think. You can use a controller if you want to. Oh man, right. I might have to tweak the sound effects a little bit after this. It's quite loud. By default, the music is extremely loud. I don't know why. Right, plenty of ammo to pick up. That is a rock. Well done. My rock identification course is paying off nicely. Oh, is this hidden things? I know games of this series like to do hidden things. No? No? Okay. It's just a random hole in the wall. Alright. I guess that's there to fool you into thinking there are hidden things. Apparently this was quite a thing at the time. The fact that you could look up and shoot at stuff that's above you. Like these days, that barely even seems like, you know, that's just normal. But before that, you were essentially constrained to firing. You were sort of in a fixed viewpoint and firing straight ahead of you, and that was it. And that was all you had. So yeah, this is quite different. Right, how do I get up there is the question. Assuming spacebar to jump. Okay. So that is another thing that was a new thing. Spacebar to jump. You need the red key. Okay. To get into whatever that is. How do I go up? I don't know. This might require some. This is clearly advanced gameplay that my poor puny millennial brain is too rubbish to cope with. So it turns out this was a door the entire time, and my brain didn't register that, so that's good. Oh, hello, stormtroopers. Yeah, okay. I am in fact a dummy, and I don't recognise when a door is a door. Whoa. Right, so this took me out here. Did I miss something up there? It says something about needing a red key card. Try interacting with everything. Did I pick something up and didn't notice it? I don't think there's like an inventory screen. Anyway, I'll keep exploring. Aha! Okay, so I did pick up the card and didn't realise it, apparently. That takes me through to this elevator to the next level. Pew 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 pew. Die, stormtrooper scum! Or something. Look, it's a red saltire. I don't think that's what it's meant to be, but anyway. Can I? Yes, I can shoot the droid. You get an achievement for shooting the droid. Of course you do. Okay, right. I had to drop down here. It wasn't even that difficult. I guess I opened up a new area. Also, apparently that guy didn't hear any of the stuff that happened here, so... okay, this is... I thought it was going to smush me against the ceiling for a second there, but I guess not. Murder all the mouse droids! Okay, I can pick up shield units. I think this is just so you can come out here and collect stuff. Okay, didn't mean to fall down there. Collect stuff. It doesn't actually seem to be... I think down the stairs is where I want to go, and that's just you can jump over and get some stuff. Okay. Now let's see what's down here. You're right, I'm not authorised, but I am authorised to shoot you in the face. Oh man, there's something so charming about these sprite-based graphics. Pew 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 pew! I'm guessing they... like, I don't know what they did with the... like, if the sounds are basically... the originals, but like a bit less compressed, or if they did something with them. Because they definitely don't have the film quality of the pew 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 pew. But I mean, this is back in the era when you would have needed an entire separate piece of hardware in your computer just to hear game sounds. Okay, we're on the roof. Oh man, that skybox is trippy. Oh, I don't like that. Let's not look at that. That's actually a little bit unpleasant. There's not a lot up here. I thought this was going to be where we needed to go. But, oh, that's a thing? It's an extra life. Okay, that was just go up there for a hidden thing. Okay, because that's what games of this era like to do. They like to give you hidden things to try and find. So where now? I don't know. I'm sure this is absolutely riveting to watch. Probably a good thing I'm not streaming this. I can at least edit it a bit. Right, I think we sort of walked past. It's a little more obvious when you come into the room. When you go up to it, it's kind of just dissolves. The little pixels don't get any bigger when you get up close. But yeah, something to do with the computers down here somewhere. So there's got to be Death Star plans around here somewhere. One presumes. I didn't hit that button, did I? Let's see what that does. It can be a little hard to tell. Oh, here we go. What is interactable and what isn't.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
I mean, you say it's too easy, but Kyle, but I am a dummy, so I don't know if it was that easy. So this, I guess, is now the proper way we're supposed to go up to the roof landing pad. No, I thought my ship would be up here. Which way do I go for my ship then? That's an interesting question. Well, mission objectives complete. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't look up, it's horrible.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates...
You're just going to do it like that, are you? You're not even going to give us a pixel art of the Death Star blowing up. Okay. Okay. Now that looks pretty good, I have to say. The Executor.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Monk.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
Now this is the game that introduced Dark Troopers as a thing, and they are now canon once again, thanks to... was it The Mandalorian? Oh, okay, that's not working that great, but that's fine. Also, my neighbour is going bang, 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 bang next door, so that's also fun. Are they bombarding the surface, or what's going on here? I can't quite tell. Is that supposed to be the pods re-entering?
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
It's not entirely clear what that was supposed to be, but I'm guessing it was a drop. I'm sure this was all...
Thank you, Commander,
even the
for
original
responding
graphics,
at
I'm
such
sure it was all
short
very
notice.
impressive at the
The
time.
Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no fighting at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Attack base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not taking this lightly. They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is, if you are still on our side.
This could be interesting. All right, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
Okay, mission 2. It's going to be pew-pewing more Imperials, and we have to get the main generator online, apparently. Okay, right, so that's a little vague, but hopefully it will, you know, hopefully it'll be obvious when we find it. I also like you can actually change the mission difficulty per level, so that's quite nice. So I think it's the number keys just to swap between all weapons. Pew 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 pew. Right, so we can go up there. It's a little grim, but you know, the Imperials maybe not the nicest. Maybe perhaps slightly the bad guys.
You're in violation of Imperial law.
Yep, I'm sure I am.
Stop, rebels!
This one wasn't trying to be like, the plot of this is not super sophisticated or anything, but when you think about it,
You're not authorized in this area.
it's not like the plot of the original films were terribly sophisticated either. Oh, okay. Can't. Do I just hop over? I guess I just hop over. Are those explodey things? Or are they just like light emplacements? I guess so. Yep. I think there's a little bit of a reference to the fact these bodies are all apparently horribly burned. There's a bit of a reference to the Baroos.
Surrender me.
Pew pew pew. They do seem to have all absolutely terrible hearing in terms of I'm hardly operating with any kind of silenced weapon right now, and they just can't hear the sound of a blaster that's like 5 feet away from them. Anyway, there weren't a lot of stealthy games of this era though, to be honest. I've never played it, but I think that's why Thief was considered such an interesting and different thing when it first came out. Because the gameplay was all about stealth. It was actively trying to dissuade you from going in all guns blazing. Okay. Seeing lots of things with little glowy bits on them, which normally would indicate, hey, that's a thing you can interact with, but I guess not necessarily here. Like that door seems like an openable door, but it's not. Right, so there was some kind of walkway. I think through there, was it? Oh, this is, I haven't been down here. Okay, you can get into the water. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, hey there, fella. So this is this area. That's where we're just coming out. I don't see a way up though. The technology of ladders in video games had yet to be invented. And I'm sort of only being half facetious there. When was the first game that had ladders that you properly climbed up and down? I mean, even these days, that's not a guaranteed feature. I'm looking at you, Bethesda. Right, I don't think we can dive. Oh, this is the hydro plant. Okay. We're also... They've actually modelled a current. I'm finding it a little hard to... okay, there we go. Against the wall I can actually move. But when you're in mid-flow there, it actually pushes you against the thing, which is kind of cool. So this is the area we have to get to. We have to start the hydro plant, but... how do I get up there? Oh, there is a guy there, though. Yeah, this ain't no sniper. My instinct to right-click to aim down sights, right-clicking just fires also. I don't know if some weapons have an alternate fire. But probably not! Was it Marathon that was the first game to do that? It was something like that. Anyway, so we can go in the water, but yeah, I don't know if it has much purpose beyond you can sort of shoot some people while you're down there. So we want it. Oh, where's that coming from? Yeah, there's no damage directionality. So yeah, we somehow have to get across there. And I'm not entirely sure how I do that. There's got to be a control panel or something somewhere. Oh, I see you in there, mister. Possibly misses, because under the Stormtrooper armour, who can tell? Glowy things, they do nothing. Again, that's just a fancy light fitting. See, these people are here. They heard nothing, apparently. But I think the concept of sound-based detection was probably a little ways away. Right, okay. So this is the hydro generator started up. I wonder if that's made that bridge extend. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, the lighting has all come on. This game just showers you with... It's probably less so on the harder difficulties, but even on the medium. Showers you with things. Oh. Oh, okay. Does that mean the doors now work, perhaps? Yes, okay, so the doors were tied to the power not working, which as a safety design feature, honestly, it's pretty terrible. If there's a power cut and all of the doors just stop working and there's people stuck inside said doors, I'll be honest, that doesn't seem like a great idea, but maybe they weren't quite thinking about such things when they were designing a video game level. Can I just jump? Ahaha! See, this makes no sense. It's got steps on one side, but... oh, it's a little platform that goes up and down. Okay. I mean... from an accessibility point of view, you know, if you're in a wheelchair and you go up that, that's fine. But then you've got the stairs to go down on the other side. Absolutely nonsensical, honestly. These Imperials. Not making wheelchair-friendly spaces at all. We're back where we started, aren't we? Right, okay. That's how you can tell the Imperials are the bad guys. They don't care about disabled accessibility even a little bit. Right, was it back through this way? There was a door that I couldn't open before. It's this door here. Aha! And there's a switch. And presumably that extends... oh, it's not even a bridge, it's a little whirly thing. A whirly, rotating thing. The guy just casually standing there, as one does. See, this at least, I don't know why I've suddenly turned into, you know, Star Wars Health and Safety Edition, but at least this has a built-in safety feature where, you know, it won't open the door for you unless you, unless the thing is turned all the way around, so, you know, at least one person was taking their job seriously. Okay, so, what is crouch? Ahaha, C is crouch. And again, I think that was probably a new thing at that time. Or you can also just jump over that wall. The ability to crouch, especially in an FPS. Pew 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 pew. I tell you, this Katarn lad, he's always in a hurry. This is just a normal walking speed, apparently. You can actually, like, really get the zoomies. You're down the shift key, and is there even a stamina bar? I don't think there is. Right, my kingdom for a thermal detonator right now. Be handy to. Woof! That's a lot of Imperials. Yeah, it'd be super handy to just lob one or two in here, but alas, not a thing one could do. Right, so some of my shielding is down, which I don't know if personal shields were actually a thing in Star Wars, but you know, for the purposes of video games, why not? Pew 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 pew. Blaster to the face! Sort of Right, there's a switch there. I don't know what it's a switch for. Do I have to crouch to use it? Yes. Some med packs if I need them, which I don't. This is quite fun so far. I mean, it's definitely like it is everything. Even if you weren't looking at the graphics, even if they'd overhauled it so it was like super realistic modern graphics, just in the game design choices, it just feels like a decades old game at this point. But retro and old don't mean, you know, bad or unplayable. So it just takes me over here. Some more energy if I needed it, which is my ammo, I guess. A dark trooper weapon.
Looks like I found something that
Ahaha.
Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
Can I use it actually as a weapon? There was a key I found earlier, which is, I don't know if it's an original feature. Oh, that's okay. There is actually an in-game map. That's cool. What was the key I used? Basically, it's a weapon wheel. Oh, there we go. Headlight. That's what I was running before. So that's the R key. I didn't even look up the key bindings. I just jumped straight in and was like, how hard can it be? Which obviously is the thing to do when playing all video games. To be fair, this isn't a tremendously complicated game in its conception. It's not like a lot of games in ye oldie days where you had to read half of a very thick manual first before you can understand even the concepts of what's going on. I had one of those, I was talking about early games before, one of those early games that I did play was a CD re-release of the original Civilization, which sadly I don't have anymore. It's kind of hard to get the original Civ. But, oh, you could have got through here via this, presumably. But, yeah, that came with a nice thick manual. Oh, okay. You can't pew-pew your way out of that, sadly. Yeah, you had to... We didn't have to read the entire thing. It was almost like a little essay at the start of it about, you know, the rise of civilization, at least according to this game. And you just don't kind of get that stuff anymore. Or the little humorous intro to Theme Hospital, which was another early game. I've always found it weird, of all the games that get these kind of open source remakes and things, like, there is kind of one for Theme Hospital. There is a project, but I think it's a very slow moving project because it's probably like, you know, one or a small handful of people that are doing it. But yeah, it just seems like one of those games that you would have thought would have attracted that kind of fan base that likes to do that sort of thing. There's a reason why we have open TDD and free Civ and gosh, what else? Other things I'm probably not thinking of. Simutrans is sort of a spin-off, I guess, of extra life of the original Transport Tycoon. I mean, hell, the original Transport Tycoon. Well, technically Transport Tycoon Deluxe. That's another one that I actually do still have the CD for. But is this back the way we came? I think so. So basically, back to the landing pad I'm getting from the first missions. You've got to go back to where your ship can actually land, which is here apparently. Are the engines supposed to be sort of invisibly hanging off the side like that? I don't know. So, we found a Dark Trooper weapon. And is that really supposed to be Moff Rebus? That is a heck of a portrait right there. Look at that moustache. The fact he's wearing a vest. Yeah. He's a Moff. He's a Moff. Okay, that's a pretty high-ranking position. Unless it's like, oh God, what's his face? Wasn't there a poet whose first name was like Lord? Or something like that. Anyway, maybe his first name is literally Moff. His parents named him Moff as a joke. I don't know. So yeah, he's a Moff, and he's hiding in the sewage system under a city. Right. Guard droids, sewer alligators of the Star Wars kind. Whatever they've decided that will be the equivalent of. Okay, so into the sewers. Oh, that's an interrogation droid, but I guess okay, there we go. That makes slightly more sense. Well, they would be using scout droids, but it still doesn't make the most hugest amount of sense. There was a door there I could have gone down. Let's check that out first. I suppose they had a more limited selection of combat droids they could have picked up. Yep, okay. That's lovely looking. They could have just gone with sort of brownish looking water, but no, they went full on. This is sewage! This is raw sewage. Enjoy! I hope you're wearing a good pair of waders and have a good pair of nose plugs, Kyle Katarn, because wow, you're going to need it. I suppose it's not inconceivable that you could have retrofitted one of those to carry weapons, but it does seem a bit silly. Right, somehow, how do we get through there? Okay. Is there a switch somewhere? It did say something about switches. Ahaha, yeah, okay. That does something. Yay! Okay, there are thermal detonators. Yes. So this is basically a conveyor belt level at this stage. So you can choose which side you want to go in. Can we? Ooh. Oh, we can jump, but it will pull you down. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, hello, droids. Well, it's a different sort of enemy, I suppose. You want to remake it? Really? That's a Jedi remote. That's not. That's that. Okay. I mean, again, I suppose you could. I guess that's more of an Easter egg thing than anything else, than a serious. Yes, they would absolutely use this as a weapon droid. Yeah, no, that's just silly. Also, these are definitely respawning. Okay. Use some health kits. Back down we go. Oh, it's the eye creatures! Yeah, it's the eye creatures. Of course it's the eye creatures. Okay, I guess don't stand in one spot for too long though. Oh, this is such a gross level. Right. Health kits. Our shields are... Oh, very firmly down. Yeah, I guess you can't just sit in one spot and hope to take out all the stuff, because if they're just respawning, then you're gonna run out of ammo and you're gonna run out of health eventually. Oh, is that a door I could go in? Oh, right. Belter's thermal detonators. I wonder how I use those. Is it going to be the G key? Given that we're sort of on modern sensibilities. No. I'm actually going to look this up, I think. Okay, it's literally just the 4 key. It's just one of the regular weapon buttons. There's no separate thing for grenades. Okay, right, that's good to know. I've been this way before. Okay, we can actually, now I know I've got it, try and use the map a bit more. So that was the way I went in there. I've been around here. I'm on somewhat low health. I don't know if the health things carry over. Oh, this is so gross. It just makes me feel gross. Right, okay, we haven't been down this area here. But this appears to be a dead end. It is around here. So it fills in as you go. Ahaha! There we go. Oh, those Metroids are so annoying! The remotes. Give me that health. Good lord. They're so small! Oh, and if you stand too close to those when they go down, it hurts you! I've only just noticed that. Oh, this takes me back to the ship. Okay. Is this where I wanted to be yet? I don't think so. I've got to find the guy. I don't want to jump down there because I don't know if fall damage is a thing and I'm on low health. Can I just nip back in my ship and get some plasters, maybe a couple of painkillers, please? I guess not. Right, so I'm guessing I'm meant to come back here and just try the different areas. So I'm guessing you just keep trying until you get to the one that is actually the bit that you want. Well, I don't know, you're in there. Ugh. They're gross! This is all gross. Everything about this is just so gross. Ugh, I hate it. Ugh. I'm so glad that we don't yet have games that give you the ability to smell your environment. Although I did see it. The reason I'm even having that thought is I saw a thing on Reddit just earlier today. It was in the Starfield subreddit of all places, and somebody linked to a device that was one of those claims to let you smell the game that you're in. Yeah, no, that would be a bad thing right now. That would be tremendously awful. I would have to edit out so much footage of me just, like, making gagging noises, presumably. Oh. I keep pressing R because I want to reload, but of course I don't need to reload. And it's the headlight. I guess they chose it because it's close to the WASD keys. I don't like this ride. This is not a fun ride. Where is this ride taking me? Right, oh, am I going back to... Okay, that actually takes me back to the central area. I don't know if that just means that wasn't the way I needed to go, but I guess... I think I'll stop playing after this mission. Although I might just also die very soon. That seems like a likely possibility. Okay, that has lowered the level of the awfulness quite considerably. Oh, we've been here before. Okay, I can tell. I wonder if the original game had sprite persistence for when you kill stuff, or if that's something they've added. Not sure if there's anything over here. No, it doesn't look like it. Horrible creatures, right. Right, so we're going around this again, which just takes me... Yeah. This is like the worst theme park ride ever. I don't even think there was a way to do this in the Roller Coaster Tycoon games. You could do some messed up things in those games. Let's try going down this branch. Energy cells, although what we really need is all of the health kits! Oh, did I die? Okay, I died and it just booted me back here, so okay. What's behind door number 4? Is it more sewage? It's more sewage! Oh boy! So your lives do carry over from other levels, so that's why it's, I guess, telling me I've got 4 left. After having died when I was previously at 5. Ugh! Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate that they've made it look so frothy. Oh, it's just... I don't want to. Make it stop. Right, so which of these branches do we need to go around? Is the question. So not that side branch. Oh, can we go in this way? Or is that... No, that's outflow, so we can't go that way. Right, so we've done that turn there. That's coming up. But we haven't gone down this bit yet, but presumably that's just going to take me out to... Yeah. Ugh. I mean, you would just never feel clean ever again, would you? So the question is, what have I... Which... I don't know. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going at this point, to be honest. It did say it was going to be puzzly and confusing, and oh boy, they weren't wrong. Okay, I think I've cracked it. Maybe. Hopefully. This area's new. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to work my way around here, but... yeah, no, this is definitely new. Finally get out of the horrid stuff. various things. It took me also an embarrassingly long time to figure out that the lamp, the torch, requires batteries to function. And it's those little pips down in the right-hand corner. Right, this is another lovely room of loveliness. Right, let's touch buttons and see what they do. Is this guy we're after? What am I supposed to do this? Not kill him. Don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe you just damage him and he runs away, and then you damage him some more, and then... Ooh. Ah! I could swim all the way back, and it looks like I'm going to have to. Because there's no way up down here. Okay, alright. You do have to be a bit careful in some areas. It's kind of... Oh, it's just like a mercenary or something. Weirdly slidey. Also, what a weak throw! There we go. Good lord. Yeah, it's quite slidey moving around. You do less feel like you're walking or running and more like you're just skating. Which is entirely how I think most shooters at the time probably would have felt. The only one I've got that's a sort of comparable age is Doom 64. Which, you know, hey, it's great on a Steam Deck. You have to do all that pesky looking up or down nonsense, but it really does feel like you're just floating around the place, because what are legs? As we all know, it wasn't until the 2000s that humans had legs, and before that point we all just floated around on anti-gravity units. Yep. I don't even know if that's the right spot to be making that jump from, but ugh, I was caught in a tentacle sandwich there and I did not enjoy it. Oh, there's an image that I don't want in my own brain. Oh dear. Right, let's try jumping from this side. Do I need a bit of a run up? Nope. Ah, no. Samuel, come and do it for me, please. You're good at video games, right? Right, there we go. That took me so many tries to jump over there. I'm not even going to tell you how many, but it was more than one. Right, oh, yeah. See, I let my battery run down. Hello, Blue Eye. You're going to let me in. Don't know why there's a winking electronic blue eye, but there is. Right, I'm not going to be... Like, even if I was trying to be stealthy, how could you possibly be stealthy when you would be reeking so badly? Right, Whoa! Oh, I died! Okay, that's one of my lives gone. At least it seems to be relatively kind about, like, where it puts you back. Oh, this is the guy. He really is dressed like that.
Yeah, I found off Rapus. I'm ready to get out. You're the boss, Kyle.
This is a Moff. This is a Moff of the Empire. It's just, he's not even got, oh, I don't even know. No wonder he has to hide out in the sewers if he looks like that. The other Moffs can't tolerate his fashion sense. Right, okay, I think we'll call the video there. But this has been certainly fun in its own way. It is definitely an aged game, but I mean, for some people, the nostalgia is going to be real. And for other people, well, they might just find it an interesting look at how things used to be. And it's certainly a very good example of an FPS from that era that, you know, does lots of things right and certainly did some innovative things at the time. So I probably won't do any more videos on this, but I'll certainly try and complete it in my own time. Hopefully this has been somewhat entertaining. There was certainly a lot of bumbling around. But that's part of the course whenever I'm playing anything, I suppose. So, yeah, if you did find it entertaining, you can do all the usual things down underneath the video. And of course, as always, stay tuned for more.